My wife, Gloria, glided into the kitchen wearing a sleek midnight black dress I had never seen before. Its hem shimmered like a warning flare in the dim light. She cocked her head slightly, lips curling into a razor-thin smile. "I'm going on a date," she said, her tone as casual as a weather report. "Try not to get jealous, Francis." For a moment, my lungs forgot how to work. 22 years of marriage unraveled with that smile. I should have screamed, thrown something, demanded answers. Anything. Instead, I murmured, "Enjoy explaining that to your sister tomorrow." Her smirk faltered. Color drained from her face. The first crack had appeared. 8 hours later, I sat alone in my dive shop office, the amber glow of bourbon reflecting in my glass like rust. Diverse no panic is deadly beneath the surface, so sailors, like me, learn to stay cold. I logged into our joint bank account. 3 tidy withdrawals of $300. A charge from a Wilmington hotel. A boutique lingerie receipt. Breadcrumbs. My chest went numb. She'd been funding her affair with the money meant for our future. Before sunrise, I drove to that hotel. The front desk clerk recognized her photo instantly. "Oh, Mrs. Donegal? She loves the Ocean View Suites," he said. "Always checks in with Mr. Marcus Webb." Marcus. Former dive student. Banned from my classes for secretly photographing women in wetsuits. Now, apparently, photographing my wife in nothing at all. A rogue wave of fury slammed into me, but I held it back. Anger is blunt. Evidence is sharp. I called Tommy Rodriguez, my old Navy brother-in-arms, now a private investigator. "Don't confront her yet," he warned. "Cornered cheaters light fires. We gather proof first." So we did. A hidden camera installed in the living room vent. A voice recorder planted beneath the Jeep's dashboard. 6 months of financial records ordered on rush. Meanwhile, Gloria kept humming through the mornings, pouring me coffee like everything was fine. I documented the marriage she'd already buried. Then Tommy's first report landed like a depth charge. A forged application for a $200,000 second mortgage. Our dive center as collateral. My signature forged. The money? Already moved offshore. Worse, Marcus' real estate license had been suspended. Now he dealt in forged documents, bribes, and shadow deals, including with Detective Ray Morrison, the dirtiest cop in Wilmington PD. Gloria thought she'd bought immunity. I lawyered up Robert Chin, a retired Navy JAG who now fought battles with legal briefs. By noon, our accounts were frozen. By night, Gloria walked in carrying designer shopping bags and the serene delusion that her storm had already passed. Hook. Line. Cumla bait. She had no clue the FBI was already trailing the monogrammed ribbons on those bags. Agent Sarah Martinez met me at a coffee shop off the highway. Crisp suit. Espresso breath. A whiff of sea air. The Bureau had been tracking Marcus' criminal ring for months. Property fraud, money laundering, and a suspected narcotics route using dive shops. Gloria's forged mortgage was the keystone. "Keep playing it cool," Martinez said. "Let her believe she's safe. Then we closed the net." That Thursday, Gloria kissed me goodbye, saying she was off to a 3-day spa retreat. I watched her taillights vanish. Then I called Martinez and headed to Ocean View Restaurant, just a few blocks from her mother Elizabeth's cottage. Elizabeth, devastated but resolute, had agreed to help. She called Gloria, claiming a family emergency dinner. At 7:31 p.m., Gloria swept in, expecting to hear of hospital beds and health scares. Instead, she saw me, her mother, her brother, and 4 sealed envelopes on the table. "Sit," I told her. The air reeked of sea salt and secrets. Envelope 1, bank statements. Envelope 2, the forged mortgage. Envelope 3, photos of her and Marcus. Envelope 4, Detective Morrison caught taking a bribe. Gloria's composure fractured, then crumbled. From the shadows, Agent Martinez stepped forward, badge glinting. "Gloria Donegal, you are under arrest for bank fraud, forgery, and criminal conspiracy." The handcuffs clicked like the cock of a pistol. But none of us knew Marcus had drafted a plan B, one that ended with me dead, 60 feet underwater. In county lockup, Gloria finally broke. Marcus had planned to tamper with my air tanks, stage a diving accident, and disappear with the money and a new identity. She had refused to be part of murder, but not the theft. Her testimony triggered a landslide. 6 arrests in 48 hours, including Detective Morrison. Yet what the Bureau found next ran even deeper. Drug containers hidden beneath artificial reefs, the same ones I had once taught tourists to explore. That's when Captain Jennifer Walsh from the Coast Guard Investigative Service made her offer. Who better to expose the smugglers, she said, than the instructor they tried to silence. For 3 adrenaline-fueled weeks, I led covert dives. We uncovered weapons disguised as reef modules. 17 caches surfaced. So did Marcus ledgers. Each crate we hauled felt like a coffin with my name on it. 9 months later, golden light spilled over the Atlantic horizon. Deep blue adventures, once nearly lost to betrayal, now thrived, booked solid by thrill-seekers wanting lessons from the man who helped dismantle a cartel. Elizabeth ran the front desk, her quiet strength anchoring everything. That afternoon, Agent Martinez's sister, Rebecca, arrived with a request. Come speak to men wrecked by financial betrayal. At a support group in Raleigh, 12 strangers stared at me like survivors scanning the horizon for land. How do you ever trust again? Someone asked. You don't start with trust, I said. You start with verification. Then you watch actions stack, like coral, until they form a reef you can stand on. The room inhaled hope. Back on the deck of our newest boat, Truth Seeker, I coached Amanda Wells, a marine biologist conned out of her grant. She trembled adjusting her regulator. Fear keeps you alive, I told her. Down there, the ocean strips every lie away. All that's left is who you choose to be. We descended. Sunlight shattered into cathedral rays. Below us, the very smuggling crates once used to traffic weapons had been welded into a reef, now teeming with marine life. Crime transformed into sanctuary. Amanda surfaced laughing, water shining on her cheeks like rebirth. That evening, I received a letter from the State Attorney General. A commendation for exceptional service. A recommendation for a federal role. I ran my fingers across the embossed seal and thought of that black dress, that cold smile, and the moment my life split open. Storms still form beyond the horizon. But I'm not afraid of deep water anymore. I learned to breathe there. And now, I teach others.